welcome back to Over Here We Craft for Money. I'm DJ, and in today's video I am sharing with you something that's so important to my creative process. It's important to how I run my small business. It's important for how I engage here on YouTube, and that is the environment. The environment that I'm working in when I'm creating, it has to be a vibe for me. Now, I would tell you, you guys can define your vibe any way you want, but for me, my vibe cannot even get started until my craft room is clean. So in this little mini video, which is a work with me, you are gonna see what I gotta do to get through the mountain of orders that I have to do from my small business Shopify site, FinerDealz, as well as my FinerDealz Etsy shop. But before I can even process these orders for my customers, I have got to get my environment right. So come along with me as I get this craft room all the way together. Let's go. Now, everything that's on that floor was from a previous order that I did, but I did not record it. But all that paper was on the floor, vinyl was everywhere. Heck, I even think I still have some vinyl on the floor from when we made the Peep family shirts, y'all. Ridiculous. So we're going to go ahead and get all of that paper picked up and thrown away. We want to make sure we put everything back from our packing supplies. And of course, I'm going to take a phone call or two, because when I'm off work, I will run my mouth. But doesn't mean we're not going to keep on working. So we got to get all of the packing supplies put together. We've got to clean up and put the vinyl back. Got to move some of our bling materials, put them back in the closet where they belong. Got to just get the room straight, because I can't stand when I am crafting and I step on something and it's a piece of backing or a carrier sheet from vinyl, a piece of paper, tape from when I'm packing my orders. It drives me bananas. I also don't like that I have extra blanks everywhere, because when you start doing orders from the website and from Etsy, I have a tendency to mix that stuff up, and I can't stand if I make a mistake. That's mistakes cost us money, and we're not having that. So off camera, and I apologize for that angle, I was folding up the extra shirts I didn't use and went and put them back where they belong. Now we got to get the desk organized and wipe down, dust gone, vacuum up that carpet. My sinuses have been out of control this season, so we definitely got to vacuum and get all the dust out that carpet. Seriously, y'all, I know y'all think I'm a bit dramatic, because did I really have to go through all of that to get myself together to do my work? Was I procrastinating? Was I like a cat batting bubbles, just looking for a reason not to clean this craft room? Maybe, but that is so not the point. The point is, the environment is clean, the environment is fresh, it smells good. It is got me ready to get in here and mess it up again. So let's get started with packing our orders. First up, Etsy. All right, so on our Etsy shop, we got in some of our custom pillow orders. Now, I told you guys, I really truly believe that pillows, especially those with great messaging or those with photographs and any type of customization, is definitely a moneymaker. It is one of my most popular products for my small business, FinerDealz, and I encourage you to look into that if you are looking for something that is going to have a long-lasting situation. So the first thing we did was prep the pillows by pre-pressing them and getting the moisture out, and we printed our sublimation image. And now I am just lining it up, centering it to the pillow. I am extremely anal about this, because these are keepsakes that people will have for years. Sublimating pillowcases, the color is vibrant, they can wash it, it never loses its luster. So I like to use my trusty ruler, and I measure along all sides. I take down on all four corners of the paper, and then I fold it in half and move on to the next pillow. Folding it in half gets the image center, and then I pre-press sometimes the center of the pillow so I can line them up.
With this particular image, it's just one image, so it's a lot easier to just use the ruler. But I recently did some memory pillows for a triumphant soror of my sorority that passed away, and it had several photographs. So I definitely had to crease the pillow in the middle just to make sure alignment was perfect. So we're going to go ahead and prep those. We have 4 to make. And honestly, guys, pillowcase covers, which is what you would normally see online, you can sell from $25. I wouldn't be doing a pillow for less than $25. My pillows are $30 because I do add an insert into them because I like my pillows to be gift giving. However, when I make pillows that are for home decor, they have to get their own cushion. So I made the first one offline. I forgot to turn the camera on, please forgive me. But we're going to go ahead and multitask at this point. I make these all the time, so I'm pretty efficient with them. We put one pillowcase cover on. We press at 385 degrees for 50 seconds. While that's going on, we're going to stuff the pillow, get the air out the plastic bag, and get it inside of its shipping package. Move that one off, tape this first one down, bring that one over, and get that one going. Now, one order has 2 pillows, and then one order is being hand delivered, and then the third order had 1 pillow. So that's our total of 4. Now, normally I would have put the pillows in a box, collapsed them down and shipped them, but I didn't have my box. And so I decided to be a little creative and see if I can use some of my plastic packaging. I always double pack my pillows just in case the outer package tears. It's very tear resistant. I get those bags from Amazon. I'll put the link in the description in case you're interested. But as you can see, because the pillows are squishy, you can put them in, squeeze them in. And now I'm just taping the outer packages together so that it can ship as one package from UPS. I think I might use the post office if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, putting them together, putting that label on there, they are good to go. They're going to be well received by the postal service. I am double taping my label down just to make sure it doesn't come off, because wouldn't that be awful? That order is ready to go. Let's get that third one done. That one we're going to put in our plastic. We always put in our card to have them join us over here at Over Here We Craft. That card also thanks them. And I just use a 4x6 index card from Walmart. If you guys want to see how I make my thank you cards for under $2, let me know in the chat, and I am happy to put that video together for you. As I said, one is being hand delivered. A soror of mine ordered this. She is a repeat customer, so I always try to package her up real nice and cute.
Ooh, child. Yeah, Etsy gave us something, because guess what? An order came in while we were working on the 2 orders that we had over on Etsy. And let me tell you, I love when I hear the cash register. Let's listen right now. Don't that sound great? Whenever I get an order in, I don't care where I am, I don't care what I'm doing. As soon as I hear that noise, the first words out of my mouth are, "Thank you, God," or "Thank you, Jesus." Sometimes I thank them both, because let me tell you, hearing that register sound means that someone is appreciative of my creativity and my product and my work. It means that my crafting continues to not be a hobby, or solely a hobby, I should say, but it is something that is bringing me money. And so I am very grateful for that. But that sound in particular today really brought me a little bit of joy, because the item that they ordered is something that I already have made, I already have prepackaged. And so instead of this customer having to wait until March 4th for it to ship, her stuff is going to go in the orders that will be going with me to the post office tomorrow. And that is what is going to help my Etsy shop continue to grow, because I'm going to deliver her product for her much faster than she ever expected, one of the benefits of having some of my items kind of already packaged and ready to go. She's going to be able to get a coupon because I'm running a special on my Etsy page right now. And she's going to get an invitation to join me over here on YouTube so that she can support my small business in a variety of different ways. So again, super excited that cash register went off while we were working on our Etsy orders. But guess what? Now it's time to work on our Shopify orders. So we done took a little break. Now let's get up and let's go in here and get to working on Shopify. Let's go.
All right, so now our next set of orders are coffee mugs. Again, I told y'all when I first started this channel, coffee mugs are a top seller for me. Whether it is for my sorority or creative mugs that I come up with cheeky little sayings using my favorite platform, Inspiration Creative Fabrica.
Your girl is tired. Your girl is tired. I had one little teensy off day from the day job. And it was like I worked a whole day job, y'all. But that's okay, because we want to be responsive to our customers. We want to make sure that we are delivering the best customer service that we can. I really, really appreciate the fact that I was able to upgrade. I'm not even gonna edit that out so y'all can see what be happening. That's more work for me. Anywho, I'm glad that I got an opportunity to upgrade a customer order. She ordered an 11-ounce 4 coffee mugs, and I went ahead and upgraded her to the 15-ounce mugs because that's what I had in stock. And so, you know, one of the things that you got to think about, right, is as a small business, and you guys know, you know, I told you my living space is a little more condensed. I don't live in a home. And so I can't always carry all of the blanks and merchandise that I need to sell. Now, I try to be efficient with my money and my cost, and I try to make sure that I, you know, am ordering in bulk whenever I possibly can. But for my small business and the niche that I'm a part of, our peak season is ramping up right now. So I'm coming out of Christmas where it's kind of slow in January for the particular things that I told you guys are like my best sellers, which are my coffee mugs and my pillows. And so, you know, I don't have all of those cases in here. So I had 3 coffee mugs in the 11-ounce, but then I would have had to order a whole case just to get 1 coffee mug, and then I would have been using my money, not my business money, for that purchase. So seeing as that I have 15-ounce coffee mugs, and they don't move as fast as my 11-ounce ones do, every now and again, yeah, it may cost me an extra $1 or $2, but these are my sorority sisters and our friend auxiliary. So I don't mind every now and again. I don't do it on every order, but she was a first-time person ordering with me. I want her to have a really great experience. I want her to come back to my shop because there are a lot of certified vendors that niche into what I'm doing, but I want to be her vendor of choice. So included in her order, I handwrite, right? My note explaining that I upgraded her order. I hope that that's okay. I have never had a customer come back and tell me, why did you do that? Like, they're really super happy. And so, you know, it was great. It was great that I get to do a small little good deed and token for her, because why should she have to wait a few extra days while I order cases of coffee mugs in order to fulfill her order? Like, I want her to have a better experience than that. So, you know, again, it's your small business. I'm not telling you guys what to do, but I always share what I do. And now that I have cleaned this craft room, completed all those orders between both of my shops, I think it's time for me to go and have my meal. So I hope you enjoyed the video, the work along with me. I hope, you know, that you found it helpful. I definitely want to climb all in your business. So I want to know, am I the only one that struggles to craft when your room is in complete disarray where you can't see nothing? Or is that just my little idiosyncrasy that has to have it clean before I can really get started? And I got a friend who says, she doesn't say she cleans up, she says she straightens up. That way, if she doesn't get the baseboards and the windows and all that good stuff, she don't beat herself up because she straightened up. So I gotta have a straightened up craft room before I get started. But I want to know in the chat from you, are you the same way? Like, let me know if I'm not alone in this. If you need a nice straightened up, right, craft room, let me know in the chat. Drop me let's see, a purple heart emoji, then I know I'm not alone. And if you are interested in seeing how we finished off our family peep Easter themed t-shirts, check out this video right here where I continued on from the live that we did to actually show you the step-by-step process. I hope you enjoy yourself, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Like, comment, and subscribe. And to all my money makers out there, you can do it. I believe in you. Now go be great.